Okay, how do we go about to solve this question, which is the 2005 paper 1 question 3 question? Okay, first look at the diagram and notice what information is not given. So in this case, you notice the mass of 20 kg is not given. So it's good to see it's not here and just label it into the diagram. It will help you in solving the question later on, okay? So you notice that 30 Newton is indicated, so it's okay. Frictional force is 10 Newton, is also indicated, which is in opposite direction to the applied force. So this 30 Newton is actually known as my applied force. So I'm applying this force to push this object of 20 kg. And this 10 Newton is actually my friction. So you notice that there are two forces acting on this object, which is applied force as well as the frictional force or friction in this case. So look at the question now. What is the acceleration of the block? We notice with two forces, straight away I can recall that I can straight away find this concept called resultant force. So what is the meaning of resultant force? Okay, resultant force is just a single vector, means that I can represent it with an arrow pointing either to the right or to the left. Okay, a right to the left, one arrow to represent all the forces acting on this object. So in this case, my resultant force, if I notice 30 is more than 10. So obviously, my resultant force has to move in the direction of the bigger force, which is 30. So result, I have to take 30, and 10 Newton is opposite direction. So I have to take a minus. So it's opposite direction. Minus 10 Newton. So in this case, my resultant force will be 20 Newton. Okay, so from these two forces, I can straight away find my resultant force. And why do I need to find resultant force? Because I'm looking for the acceleration. Notice if I have my resultant force F and have my acceleration as well as, you notice 20 kg is actually my mass. So if I have mass, I have resultant force. So I can recall this relationship called resultant force F is actually equal to M times A. So in this case, I substitute my values inside. So F is actually my resultant force 20. My mass is given as 20. And please note it has to be in the SI unit. If it's not in kg, you have to change to kg. Okay? Times A. So A is my unknown. So I do my cross multiplication. 20. I bring over 20. So my answer will be 1 meter per second squared. So this is my answer for this question. And notice my answer B has to be B. So I just write down my final answer as B. So this is how I work out the answer, and every step is important for you to get the final answer. Okay, that's all.